Okay, boys and girls, got good stuff going on. I finally got the word that my tires arrived at the local tire shop. I bought 315 35/17 rears and 275 40/17 fronts. They're Nitto 55 G2s, bought them with my own money. And all I have to do now that they're arrived is I need to silicone seal up the barrels, let that cure, and then drill for the valve stems, bolt the valve stems in. I'll tape up the actual lip, so just in case the guy is a little rough with them, doesn't scratch them, I don't know who's going to be balancing them. And then I'll go take them to get balanced. But, you know, just for people who might be joining now and not seeing the whole thing, I think I'll do a little recap of how the wheels got built, because a lot of people might see the wheels and say, oh, that's very cool, but they don't see the work that goes into it because they didn't watch the other one. So I'll do a quick little recap of the wheels. We'll catch up to today where I'm sealing the wheels. I'm going to get them mounted, come back, and then mount them on the car, and the wheels will pretty much be done. Be very cool. Alright, they're all wrapped up. Let's go put some tires on them. damn, would you look at this? This is so stupid wide. This is a whole 4 inches of poke. And you know, I'm starting to think that I may have overdone how wide this car is going to be. I may just, you know, make it work. Just cover that up. Make it as wide as I've ever seen an E30. I know there's some wide E30s out there, but I don't know if any of this wide. But I think it looks freaking awesome. And it's a mark of finally moving along in what I was planning to do. The front, I'm thinking probably needs to come out a little more. I've only got 2 inches of poke up there, but I seem to have quite a bit of camber on both. So if I can correct that, straighten it up to about 2 degrees, they'll even come out a little more. There are some things that I can do to bring the front out or bring the rear in. The rear end, I could change the hubs and set up I have to like a TI setup, and then that would bring it in 20 millimeters. Or if I want to match it with the front because my front is fouling on the actual body a little bit, then I could do E46 arms, things like that, widen it out, but then I would be introducing even more camber. So I'll examine my options, kind of figure out what the best method is. I didn't have too many, oh, I thought my welding tank was about to fall over on me. I didn't have too many fitment issues. Luckily, these are very tall tires, and I think I'm almost maxed out on how high the front will go. The rear could go a little higher, so I do have some room to play with there. I still have room to fit my fingers in there, but if I went over a bump, even with the fender covering it, that could be a real mess. The only fitment issues that I did have were the front calipers. They fit so closely on that face you guys saw. I was fiddling with it and you could hear it kind of scraping on there. I had to grind off the fins on the calipers. It's not going to do any damage to the calipers. If it was structural, I'd be very concerned about it. But it's fine like that. And that way I can run it without running a spacer on it. And I was so afraid in the beginning that I wasn't going to be able to take off enough, because they're new brake pads, so they sit out a little more. But I was afraid I wasn't going to be able to take out enough off the calipers to keep it from contacting the wheel. It's close. I got like 2 millimeters, but it'll be more than good. So still up in the air. I've been looking at different types of wide bodies. I know I've already made the statement that I was going to do the whole handmade metal one, but I have some reservations about that on how long it's actually going to take to get done. And this build is already taken way longer than I ever expected. I didn't think it would take me a year to build freaking wheels, but lo and behold it did. So I'm like, I don't want to have this thing sitting unfinished for 3 years while you guys are waiting for uploads. I know it's taken me long enough to upload this video, so you can only imagine. Anyway, I think it looks awesome. It's a great step forward. I'm looking forward to working on whatever wide body that I do come across and start doing. I'm doing a lot of things on the actual chassis, a lot of rust repair. I found some more bits. There's always more bits, obviously. I found some more bits that I need to fix. I'm doing it piece by piece, learning as I go. I've got some garage-istic pieces that are going in. I'll cover all of that in later videos. Everything's kind of mixed up, jumbled up, because I try to do all the work at once and then film what I can. But thank you guys for watching. It's another episode. See you around. Peace.